Hello everyone. It's Stray Faye here with another episode of Grandia 2. Alright, so quiet down here. Alright, last episode we messed around at the little Cyrum festival a bit longer with Rowan until we finally took his advice. Went to the castle via boat and then via a secret passage through the sewers. And then we learned a little bit about what Rowan is hiding down here. I was kind of surprised. Like, he didn't tell us anything. It's kind of an important lead. There's like a whole gate of darkness underneath the castle. And like, Rowan knows about it because he's like a prince of this castle. And he's being all hush-hush about it while we're like trying to look for the Grandia saber that's held by the people of darkness. But yeah, maybe he just didn't want to just throw out state secrets like that. Anyway, we met with Minori, a strange old man with like red eyes, which makes me think he's like of some sort of demonic descent as the gatekeeper. And he left the ominous message that the king said that he might not need to guard the gate anymore, which gives the implication that he's just gonna open the door. So hopefully that leads to good things, and not, I don't know, another sealed piece of Valmar or something that we have to fight. That's usually what's in those places now, huh? Alright, so I think everyone else probably has the same thing to say. We already, like, messed with the NPCs up here. I'm honored to serve as your guide. Where would you like to go first? Reception hall, reception room. Nowhere. Not now, thanks. Well, if you ever need help finding your way around, please don't hesitate to ask. Alright. Yeah, we already talked to everyone, so now that we can go in here, the audience chamber. Maybe meet with the king. Hello, sir. Are you the guard? Are you the royal guard? The consul? Prince Rowan, you have finally returned! Why did you leave so long from the side of his highness? Consul, please inform me what is going on. What has happened? Ah, young prince, you are unaware of what has happened. His Highness has been presented with a terrible dilemma. But it will be resolved soon. When that time has come, you'll learn all about it. How ominous. Yeah, we're just gonna wait for it. For whatever happens. When that time has come, you'll learn of His Highness's decision. Alright, well, the king's on his little throne. Opulent throne. Can we sit on the throne? Not allowed. Yeah, so much water. So much water just decorating everywhere. Alright, let's go into the office. Father, is it true that you'll open the gate of darkness? Yes, but I see you are late, Rowan. We have been given guidance, and now we shall move to regain our lost pride. Alright, Rowan's father is like rather old. They like mentioned the queen, that she was like, oh, it's so beautiful and stuff, but maybe, and like it's kind of odd to see like the king so old, but maybe that's just what they did. It's like oh, you're getting old, king. You need to produce an heir. Like you're marrying rather late. Looks like he could be Ron's grandpa though. What are you saying? Are you saying we can regain our pride once the gate is opened and the day of darkness has come? But we do not know what disaster may result. We do not have to be bound by history. We do not have to be the people of darkness. What's down there? What happens if we open it? Is it? I mean, they mentioned the day of darkness, so like maybe probably Valmar down there. Easy, my son. The messenger spoke of hope beyond that gate. Hope for our people. And now that the day of darkness draws near, it is a time not for words but for action. How idiotic! I'll never give over the key. My medal! I note that you act not with dignity as befits royalty. But no matter, your medal is no longer needed. The preparations are already made. The time to open the gate of darkness has come. No one can stop us. Prepare yourself. Well, how are you going to open the door without the key? He's already made his decision. Father, Mother would have never wished for this to happen. Just what is about to happen? Who or what are the people of darkness? Yeah, me and Ryudo, we're like in the dark here. Like, Roan, like, you want to elaborate? Like, what's down there? Let me tell you why we are called the people of darkness. This is the coat of arms of this country. It's actually this. That's Valmar's crest. The people of darkness are those who fought with Valmar against Granis long ago. Yeah, they didn't mention that in the little Bible that, like, the men, they pick sides. Some went with the dark side, some went with the light side. It's Rowan's people. For being so cheery. They are the people of darkness. Yet no one worships Valmar now. This is an old scar from the distant past. Long ago. Which means the messenger must have been Valmar. Oh god. The earth moves and trembles. There's trouble below. The gate! The gate of darkness! Opened? It cannot be! The metal is right here! That sounded like an explosion. They say like, well, we can't open it with the key. I guess it'll just go boom. Damn it, we need to be downstairs. Move! But first I gotta look around. What did you do, King? He's like locked inside his other room. What's going on? What has happened? Okay. Well, he doesn't have anything new to say. The consul, yes, you will find out the king's decision soon. Oh, hello. Polk! Roan, I heard a tumultuous noise and came to see. I'm relieved to see you're safe and sound. Is there a boat we can use? That won't be a problem. I did hear that something strange happened down by the room of demon ceiling, though. I bet Minori is worried. Polk, would you stay on the lookout for anyone suspicious? Of course. But Roan, please be careful. To leave the castle, you should use the boat that you came in on. Polk, sorry to trouble you like this. What do you mean, sorry? I'm glad to do anything for my friend and ally, Roan. Okay, well, I guess he has like some loyal retainers here. Thanks, Polk. Alright, so we can still leave if we need to like gear up. To leave the castle via boat, they're saying. I don't think any of the townspeople have anything new to say due to the explosion. I think you can actually talk to the guards, like, outside the castle, and, like, Ryudo will, like, yell at them and be like, hey, there's, like, an emergency going down inside, and they're like, no, we still won't let you in. Cannot open this gate for you unless you have the king's permission. How about if we have permission from the prince here? Huh? Oh! Prince Roan, excuse me, how rude of me. I would just like to go out for a bit. Please be kind enough to open the gate. Nope, sorry, king's orders. I'm afraid that even you cannot overrule it. Unfortunately, the gate must remain closed. But yeah, you can still go around via boat. The long way around, and you can get out faster than going through the sewers to the back door. Back door instead. That is now unlocked. There's some strange sound in the dungeon. Let's get there fast. If that sound was coming from the dungeon... Ah, the room of demon ceiling. Ah, Prince. A loud noise. It was definitely coming from the bottom of the stairs to the dungeon. Are you like exclaiming like, oh no, the prince. I'm concerned about the old man we saw earlier. Ryudo, we must hurry. Right. Alright, let's get there fast. Yeah, what about... I guess if there was an explosion, like, what about Minori? Like, it was his job to, like, guard the gate, right? Like, at least watch it. Maybe not nonetheless, like, make sure it doesn't open. Why, does Majesty really say such things to you, Roan? I think that's just terrible. Oh, the nursemaid, like, comforting the little prince. It's alright, Elise. My father seems to be going through a very difficult time right now. His Majesty would never have said such things while the Queen was still alive. Well, if the roles were reversed, Roan would never speak to anyone in such a way. under any circumstance. Roan's very courteous. What makes you think that? I don't know, Lenny really like Roan. I wonder if it's like because she just likes kids, or maybe because maybe she felt that like he was like Roan was like one of her people, one of the people of darkness, and like was kind of just drawn to that and gave favorability to that. Well, if it were Roan, he wouldn't say such things to anyone under any circumstances. Roan, please tell me, what in the world is going on here? I cannot tell you much right now. If I do, it would only increase the risk of dangerous things happening. What? Dangerous things? Listen, I am going with these people to do some research. You must not leave the castle until I say so. Okay. Leave the maid in the dark. Looks like Marie is nowhere to be found. Hopefully she didn't get caught up in anything. And yeah, if you need to leave, the audience square is unlocked, of course. You can backtrack to the boat. Yeah, we're gonna go down, back into the dungeons. Although I wouldn't really... It doesn't really feel appropriate to call it a dungeon. I don't feel like you're not, like, sending prisoners down there. I already recovered. Right, to the room of demon sealing. And, oh god, Minori is dead. The demon sealing gate has... They really did make it go boom. Who needs that nice mural? Let's destroy that art. You alright? And like, I like how they just made it explode and they didn't even let this guy get out of the way. Bride, that man, power to lead darkness. His Highness has been fooled. That bringer of ruin must not be free. Aw. I feel bad for Minori. We know him for all of 2 minutes. Minori! Nope, you smell something? What is it? That smell. Is it Valmar? Is Valmar sealed inside? No, it is. I found him at last! Ruinbringer, Demon Man! I have found him, and with my teeth, I shall tear his throat! Melphis? He's down there. Yes, one of my kind is definitely Nia. Wait, your kind? Could it really be Melphis? Prince, I'm... Minori, no, don't die! Prince, I have lived long. My body is old. It's fading away. Minori, you must not die. But my spirit is eternal. I'll watch over you and this country. Roan, you will be a fine king. Minori! Minori! Minori, now rest in peace. Minori, please watch over me in the Cyrum Kingdom. Roan, I know this is hard for you, but we must make sure his death wasn't in vain. Yes, you are right. Let us go, Ryudo. Right. Yeah, and like, just like that, they just killed him off. Like, really? Like, lifelong duty to the kingdom. Watch over the gate. They're not even gonna tell him that they're, like, exploding the gate and just, like, move him out of the way. He's like, nope. Kill him off. How ungrateful. How ungrateful of the king. Alright, everything's in pieces. I guess you can piece it back together. Alright. Let's go down here. Got the underground plant. Not exactly what you're expecting for being under the castle. So this was inside the Gate of Darkness all along. There's some machinery down here. This isn't right. Looks like we're inside a machine. Yeah, this is like way different. This is like not some ancient ruin or something. Like this is machinery down here. This is like a little bit too futuristic. Not the kind of place you'd expect to find the Grana Saber. I'm not getting that divine sword feeling. The center must be further in. We don't have much time, whatever this disaster is. We're gonna have to take it apart now before it's too late. Alright, let's traverse the underground plant, aka the green pipe maze. Yeah, this is essentially like a little pipe maze. Okay, so let us explore, let us fight. We got some reoccurring enemies here. Luckily there's like a little recovery point nearby, so might as well throw as much magic as we can and then just go back and recover. That's interesting. That's like they're hiding down here. It's like, is this some sort of like self-maintaining machine? Like, seems like stuff is still working. Maybe it's water powered because there was like a lot of gear power like in the sewers. It doesn't look like the people here utilize that power though. Like, Roni can just attack. Oops. What's Millennia? Millennia's like our big spellcaster here.
Hey! Check this out!
Check this out! So got our skull snails, our raganoids.
This is boring.
Hopefully we'll get some more seeds of power. Alright. Probably don't use the recovery point too much once we get too deep in. Yeah, it's like... Although some of it looks a little organic when they have like the red, looks all veiny and stuff. Like, let's keep a lookout for some items. I think there are like 8 things to collect in here. Oh. Yeah, and like 24 items total, but like 8 things are in like this area. Oh boy, more skull snails. I don't like these things. They're resistant to Ryudo's sword. But Burn Flame does take care of them.
Hey! Check this out!
Check this out! You're gonna cook them. Some gross looking snails. They almost look undead, but I guess they're just like snails inhabiting like a dead body. Maybe they ate it. Alright, just some money there. What's up here? Nope. Ice Fang Stone. It's a usable item for like a blizzard-based spell. The fact that we're like fighting a bunch of monsters that have ice resistance, like maybe not too good. Yeah, that's a lot of power though. Packs a punch. TikTok. The freaking TikTok music always like so weird. It's like, oh, is something happening? Ooh, okay, we got new enemy type, Warp Warrior. I recognize this from Grandia 1. I don't think they are weak to earth, resistant to fire. That almost doesn't seem right. Usually like an undead, you'd think be weak to fire. Should be the other way around. You guys are really spread out. We didn't get the jump on them. Ryudo, go after that one. Let's see, I mean, are you really that resistant? Oh dang, you're like really far away. You can almost just like use a burn. Yeah, just use like a regular burn.
Is it just me, or is it a little warm?
It's hot. Oh, it dropped a ring. I guess it did have 3 bells on it.
You can really feel it!
Really feel it. Okay, that did do a lot of damage, considering I don't have like any modifiers on earth spells. You're being called Warp Warrior? You sure do a lot of walking.
My blade.
I got Dark Ring and Move Blessing. Like how we got both of their drop items in this encounter. So the dock ring. New accessory. Negates damage under 100. That is an interesting effect. Might be good just for... It's like the overworld, but for like boss fights, they're gonna do more than 100 damage to you. To be honest. They're gonna do more damage than that. Okay. I'm gonna lose my bearings here. Where am I? Where am I? Who am I? Okay, we got some steam vents. I can see the light. There's like one of them. Like this is, I guess, technically the safe area. And I still get whacked. Whatever, just run through. Ooh, okay, we got looks like a dagger. Briefly on the floor from what we could see. So this is why I didn't buy the dagger for Roan. We get one down here. 75 attack, drains HP as 10% of damage. I kind of like the warp knife. The warp knife is fun, but this is like obviously like a better upgrade. Just a bigger, better upgrade. I'll grab that. Paralysis salve. That's our 4th item. Like more dragonoids and snails. Undead snails. Sorry, I don't know if they like ate. Kind of reminds me of like slime or something. They like just dissolve a person and they just like have bones with them afterwards. Maybe you guys are kind of far apart, but maybe I'll tremor you guys.
You cannot get away with that!
Oh, that is against the law. So that like brought back. It didn't just like stall, it like cut back their IP gauge.
Hey! Check this out!
These guys were no real challenge.
Flamestone. Getting all sorts of elements here. Okay, need to find some stairs. There's the stairs. Get to the lower levels, grab these money bags here real fast. Some chump change lying around. Oh, stairs down that way. See if I get to jump on them. Got the initiative. I like when I get the initiative. They get clustered together. I guess I'll tremor. That actually kind of stalls them a bit until someone else can make their move.
You can really feel it!
I don't feel it. Oh wow, that does nothing.
Oh, flames of blood and fire, spring forth!
I really think you guys are more resistant to earth than you are to ice. They're like so low, I think I can just like melee them to death, but eh.
Off to the crematorium!
Burn! And hellish fury.
This is boring.
I've got a bone harp. I gotta switch there. Oh, I gotta grab that money. Money chest. Got 3 times the amount of a money bag in this zone. I got the money bags, they just kinda... They just like evolve. They just evolve in amount. Alright, let's push the button. Alright, that gives you the platform to walk across. I'm always like worried about like pressing buttons too early. It's like, you see like those little pistons came out. It's like, but wait, what if there was like some secret item behind the piston? Like you needed to go there first to get it. But yeah, there's like nothing there. I don't think you can even get down into that area down below. Oh, another warp warrior. But you couldn't reach me. Sorry, you can't warp through the wall. I think Millennia should be able to take care of the bunch. Cast
Off
fast.
to the crematorium.
I'm just gonna keep using her until she runs out of mana.
This is boring.
Oh wow. It's like no magic coins. Yeah, kind of interesting. Like some enemy types. And they just won't award you with that many magic coins. They're more like special coin kind of enemies. Alright, so we got the mana harp. I think that's number 7. I think there's like one more thing. And this is the thing. Move blessing. Yeah, got that bag. Got that box. Box of coin. Get warriors and dragonoids all together. Joy. You. You go there and fight that. Yeah, I guess we can snowball fight. No, we're starting to act.
Expect an early winter with lots of snow.
Throw that snowball faster, Roan. They're after you. Intercept? I don't know if you're gonna be able to cast in time. Maybe take out the warp warriors.
Off to the crematorium.
Only got 2 in range, darn. The Dragonoid was going after Millennia. It couldn't quite make the distance, though. There's Ron's knife. Get him some health.
Practice if you want to beat me.
Ooh, yay, we got a seed of power. I'll invest that in Rudo. Alright, to the next area. And that was kind of a hard to look at maze. It's like, oh, it's all green. it's like being in a brown cave. And now we got a different kind of maze. We got the pipe maze. Luckily, there's like little arrows on the pipes. And it denote like, hey, you need to go this direction to get to a new area. I got some dynamite there. Woohoo. I think there's like 12 items in this pipe maze here. This area is kind of long, but it's fairly straightforward. There's like only really one path you can take, and it's like denoted by arrow. Interesting concept, though. Ooh, vein brains. Yeah, these are gross. So just a bat. Let's see. They are, if I can remember, they are weak to fire, resistant to lightning. We haven't been using lightning as much, but we get to burn it to fire. So what do I want to attack? Your tremor spell is just not going to do that much. There you go for the outer guy. Grandia. Burn flame.
Hey, check this out.
And we're like using your mana like way too much. There should be a place midpoint though to like recoup.
These guys were no real challenge.
Alright, we got both of their drops. We got Electrum Stone and Seed of Magic, so good for our spellcasters. It'd be good to like farm all around. If only there was an encounter with Dragonoids and the bats. Just keep respawning them. Right, item here just on the way. Got Bam, Revival Gem. There's a save point there. Unfortunately, like, looks like you could walk there, but it's like, nope, it's blocked off. Sorry. Which way do I want to go? There's 2 ways. One way will likely lead to treasure. Like over here. And the other way is the correct way to go. Nothing here. Keep going. Kind of like keep track of like everything that we get. Random money bag there. Yeah, it might seem like a little hard to get your bearings, but the fact that they're just like arrows on the pipes makes it easy.
Hey, check this out.
Burn. Thank God Millennia got to act first, which essentially ends the encounter.
This is boring.
Gotta do your makeup. think we just hear her every time the encounter's over. This is boring. This way, zig, and then we zag. Good thing we can't fall. It's like this is like treacherous terrain. We're just casually walking through it. All right, got a recovery point here. You can save if we need to. Let's see. And yeah, we can't go down. Can't shimmy our way past here, but kind of look around to see where we need to go. Where all the enemies are. All right, let's go down. Hello. Kind of like the next tier. I think we have to get to like the bottom tier of this pipe maze. Okay. Good, we reached the dead end. There's a lot of warp warriors. 6. Oh, thank goodness we got the initiative here, or else they would have been like really scattered. Oh wow, we got 2 more dark rings. What are you gonna do with the extras? You're gonna have to sell them. What do you think of like the dark ring? Like, does it have a bad side? Does it like suck out your life points or something? Alright, we got a chest here. This is actually important if you're playing the PlayStation version. The PS4 version specifically. This is like item 2 out of 6 for the achievement bling. So, and it's technically missable, unlike the rune necklace that like came with Millennia. And I guess you could technically miss the achievement if you lost the rune necklace or sold it. But yeah, I got the forebear necklace. I like it. This is like essentially Millennia's like item, which is a little bit better. I like the axe, so I'll probably just put her with that. Got the forebear necklace. Kind of hard to miss. Like it's not a very sneaky maze. But I guess like if you didn't go to this platform specifically, you would miss it, and then you would miss out on the achievement bling. Alright, let's go down the other arrow. Yeah, the path. No, you can't go past that pipe, you can only go this way. Alright, let's grab the money. Flick the switch. Changes the position of the pipes, but that's okay, we don't need to go down there. Grab the other item, grab the paralysis salve. Oh, enemy on the pipes. Made a scary sound. Good thing they didn't get a back attack. I was worried about running away from them. I was like, if I run away, you guys might hit me in the back. Just burn them. Burn them all.
Yeah, hey! Check this out!
Check this out. Want some fried brain? Fried bat wings and brain. A local delicacy.
This is boring.
And they dropped a lot of electrum stones. Guess we can use this in the next area where everything's weak to lightning. Gotta stock up here. Jump on him. Okay, Millennia gets to act next.
Off to the crematorium.
So much undead here. Why is there so much undead underneath the cities?
This is boring.
Are they like maintaining the machinery down here? The undead people here? It doesn't seem like anyone else has been down here. Not the kingdom. This place seems to be mostly self-sufficient in its power. Like the switch is still working everything. Alright. This way. God, more bats! They saw me! Switch. Change the direction of the pipe. I think you can switch it back if you need a backtrack, but yeah, it's mostly just one way. 700 gold. Oh yeah, we're gonna engage. Let's engage. Didn't quite get the initiative, but that 3?
Off to the crematorium.
I will gladly take out 3 of them. The Vein Brains as like spellcasters can like put some nasty effects on you. Although by themselves, having like Cyrum cast on me is like, well, you still got 3 other people to deal with. Oh no, my attack power. Get him.
Hardly worthy of my notice.
These guys give you more magic coins than special coins. They're grouped together with the warp warriors and it just kind of evens out. Alright, item down there. 2 ways.
Off to the crematorium.
Look how fast these fights are. It's like, oh, it's Millennia's turn. It's over.
This is boring.
You need some spice. You need a hard boss fight. Let's go down here. Gotta go the wrong way first. Okay, that was the right way. Go the wrong way. And there looks to be an obvious looking sword. Fine broadsword. So yeah, another reason why we didn't buy a sword for Ryudo, although the insta-death on that sword is kind of fun for like basic enemies. If you find that Silver Freeze having a blizzard-based sword is annoying, you could always switch to the fine broadsword. This is just plain physical. Less attack power, but yeah, at least you won't run into like any magic resistances, which are annoying. So far, we haven't met anything that has, like, full immunity to, like, anything, but those certainly existed in Grandia 1. Alright, you guys are a little bit far apart. Ooh, and I don't know if... Well, let's hope. I think it's okay. You can lower her attack. She's just going to burn you to death.
Hey! Check this out!
Alright, cook. Get some undead escargot. Okay, that guy didn't get to act at all.
Oh, that was a breeze.
Repeatedly stabbed. Down this way, down this pipe. Grab that flamestone. I think there's like one more item to collect. And I think we saw it while walking here. Back attack. Sneak attack! Just announce the attack, and it stops being a sneak attack. See that on like cartoons or anime. I think they even made fun of it in like Avatar: The Last Airbender. Like Sokko's just like sneak attack. He's like, you know, it stops being a sneak attack when you announce what it is. Or when they say something like edgy is like, oh, this will be your last breath or something. Is like, oh, you just notified.
Off to the crematorium.
You just notified them where you were. Sneak attack ruined.
This is boring.
Alright, here is the Miracle Elixir. I think this is similar in functionality to another item that we got. Revives character, right to command. This is kind of a weird description. It's like, I need to look it up. If it revives the character, it almost sounds like it revives the character and lets them maybe like act right away. Or else it's like, it'll revive everyone that's to the right of the command bar, on the section on the bar. But it almost sounds like if you revive the character, like they get to act right away. And then, like, kind of similar to the Hero's Elixir, which has, like, a bonus effect of, like, giving +5 to all levels. But it's, like, a very, very rare potion. So rare that I never use it. We have, like, Yomi's Elixirs. Okay, where am I? Find the pipe. There we go. The pipe with the arrow. Okay, so we got the last item in this section. I think there's like one more section, but it's really short, and there's just like 4 other things to grab. Got the initiative. Everything's clustered together, which makes this fight laughable. We're being on hard mode.
Check this out.
We're being on hard mode. It still does not feel like I'm on hard. But I guess I just have to wait to get to, like, maybe a special stage.
This is boring.
I guess it's good that they have a hard mode. That just means normal mode is, like, super easy. And, like, it needed the extra difficulty. Oh, got an elevator. Ooh. Going down! Does it work? Nothing attached to it. It's like magnets or something. It's floating. Alright, you're in area 3. Oh, I hear you. I hear you. I go for the one on that side. Ooh, you guys are all... I'll tremor you. Like, Millennia's like so far back in the act. In the act bar.
You could really feel it.
Run, Ryudo! Actually, she might be able to pull it off.
Hey!
And she's
check this out.
speedy. She's a speed demon. Like practically instant.
This is boring.
That fire chant is like putting in the work. Alright, money bags there. So wait, we saw a potion somewhere. Already turned around. There it is. Back into the green pipe maze. Dead end this way. Ooh, okay, now we got the Warp Warriors and the bats together.
Hey! Check this out.
We're almost out of mana, but we're almost at the end, so gotta persevere. We have like so many coins too to invest. I'm like, like, where do we invest in first? Mary, get the one in front of you. Like, I feel like it's gonna be able to act before the enemies this time as well. Look at that, encases all of you.
Off to the crematorium.
Cleaning up all the guys down here. The kingdom should thank us. We saved them from a zombie apocalypse. They like didn't even know what was down here. Imagine like they blew up the door and we weren't here and like these guys just started slowly creeping out. Take over the castle, take over the town. That'd have been a tragedy. The festival atmosphere. Suddenly turning into zombie apocalypse atmosphere. Okay, they're all spread out. Let's go that way. Fully that one. Oh no, Millennia! Ooh, okay, whatever. You're just stramming. You're just stramming Ryudo.
Off to the crematorium.
And Millennia's magic has been spent.
Ha! Hardly worthy of my notice.
I have to use our other spells. Her SP spells are. Where am I? Okay, we're almost at the end. I think we grabbed money bags over here. Get him! Get the initiative.
You cannot get away with that!
Baby damage. Rita, how about you cast a spell for once? Use Howl.
Spiral wind, tear him up!
You know, with the spinnies. Oh, I have one more in me.
Off to the crematorium. This is boring.
This is boring. Ice Fang Stone and Electrum Stone. Oh wait, I almost left that behind. Alright, that's the third item, and now there's just one more. One more thing. Here, I can like recover real fast before going to the last door. Ooh, you guys are a little bit far apart, but that's fine. Millennium will be able to take care of most of them.
Hey, check this out.
Well, maybe I should have cast it on the far one. This means the guys are gonna have to run to get this guy.
These guys were no real challenge.
These guys were no real challenge. Alright, last item. Got some shoes, some warp shoes. So yeah, if you're feeling sad that you replaced your knife on Roan, now we get shoes that do the same thing. What do we want to put him on? Do we want to put him on Roan? Or Merrig? I guess he's more of a physical attacker. Yeah, warp shoes. 0 move, 10 defense, but gives you warp movement. So you don't really need the movement speed up. Well, I guess I'll put him on Merrig. He needs the upgrade. And I feel like the Warp Warrior should have been dropping these, or at least they should be wearing them and using them. Like, how odd. Alright, we made it to the end. Okay. Ooh. We got lots of points to invest, and I kind of wonder... I know the fight is gonna be a little bit long. This is just the enemies is gonna have a lot of health. Let's power up though. I know she can't cast this a lot, but this is going to come into play, so I should probably invest in quick casting Spellbinding Eye. Ryudo should probably get some Flying Tensei again, because that's his like main attack. His main fighting move. King Blast, I can only invest in so many things. Roan's gonna be like sub-healer, sub-caster, probably not gonna do that much damage. Let's see, is there anything in... Slow's IP reduction. I guess we could get some like passive buffs, so this is good. Cuts IP recovery time after using items. This is good if you're getting like the Weekend Bender achievement and you need to use like 100 potions. Like this just helps you be a good item user. Do Boom Flame Chant. Yeah, let's just invest in some like passive buffs for the special. Dash. I don't think dash is like not really too necessary. Let's use our magic coins. Let's see. Ryudo can equip like one more thing. This will give him some toughness. Toughness to stick it out. There we go. Power up. Let's see, do we need anything on our eggs? We already got all healer maxed out, which is gonna be mostly our main healing spell. For the most part, I think we're going to use probably Zap, but if you want a better Zap, we have one that's targets all. Now Ryudo's Mystic. Actually, you might have Ryudo cast some things at the beginning. Yeah, we can get like defense loss. Ooh, okay, this is actually good. Revive. Resurrect spell is on the Mist Egg. Like, you might want that for like just emergencies. Ooh, okay, look at Speedy. And that should be good. Everything else, not really gonna use Ryudo for spell casting other than maybe for buffing. Gravity Egg. Let's see. Yeah, let's use Cold. Cold is good. Here's, oh, okay, maybe Helva. Status Abnormality is like our refresh spell. I don't know if I could use Magic Block, but we can certainly try on the boss. Get some casting on that. Confuse enemies. I don't think confusion is going to come into account. Okay. I don't need Tailwind. Blocks magic / moves. Gonna have this on Roan as like Vitality March, but I can quick cast that. Okay. We got all the spells that we need. I don't think I need to upgrade any more passive stats. Not until we get like either a better book or we get more slots. So, like, even if we like keep upgrading the books, like we don't have the slot to put the thing on, to put the item on. Okay, so I guess I will. Kind of a little hesitant to get Zap All, because if she goes berserk, she will most likely want to use it because it's the more powerful spell, and she'll blow her mana faster. But we'll get it. Okie doke. I think we're all set. I think we're all powered up. I'll save. I don't think I'm gonna die, but it would kind of suck having to go through all this again. Alright, let's save over file 25. Alright, we'll make this an extra long episode. Let's go down to the control room. I'm gonna see some action. Let's settle this, whatever's down here. What's this thing? Looks to me like some kind of factory. This is the power of darkness? How ridiculous. It's technology. Dark, evil technology. Keep it together, kid. Start looking around. Alright, looks like some of it's falling apart though, like the earth is coming through. Looks like some sort of command center. The Guard Isle forces. Nothing we can investigate. Yeah, some of it's coming apart. Oh. Look, Ryoto, that thing. What thing? What? What the StarCraft Brood Wars is that? Warning, intruder alert. May interfere in automata production. Eliminate threat immediately. Well, that sure as hell isn't my brother. Like how he has to state that. Its smell is that of the one who brought destruction to my village. Of this, I am certain. Are you sure it was Malphus that did your village in then? This looks like definitely... Buddha says definitely not his brother. Whatever it is, it's possessed by the claws of Valmar, and it's getting closer. Nope. Intruder detected in automata plant. Enable protocol. Eliminate threat. Exterminate. Exterminate. Oh. Oh, it had to turn into something more horrible. What is this thing? I mean, I guess everything we fought so far has been some sort of horror. It's not as horrible as the eyeball monster. We got the claws of Valmar. Valmar's claw. A little less overwhelming than probably the last boss fight, because there was like a lot of eyeballs monsters, just like a lot of targets in general. Now we just have 3 targets, so this is a little bit more manageable. I think we can silence one of the arms. I want to say it's the right arm. I think the right arm heals. But then like the other arm will try to like take off like the silence buff on it. But it's kind of good too, because then you bait the other side. You bait the other side into like casting refresh instead of like some other horrible move. I think I'll cast Shush. If that takes effect. Could possibly stop that thunderbolt with a golden hammer. Let's try.
How about this?
Can I shush? Yeah, I can shush that arm, but I can't shush the other parts. But that stops that arm from healing until...
Golden hammer! Crash!
Until the other arm, like, refreshes it. Oh boy, gravity. It's trying to cluster us all together. We're gonna have to separate. It's getting us ready for an attack. Yeah, the middle claw part will do mostly like high physical damage, and I think some fire damage. Alright, let's use our new spell. Spellbinding Eye. Yeah, it's like already trying to heal. We can like pretty much subjugate like the monster. But like one part at a time. Alright, let's stop action. Let's get some debuffs going. Yeah, it did not like being hurt. It didn't cast refresh though. Let's lower the boss's actions so it moves slower. Here we go.
You're scared, aren't you?
You're scared, aren't ya? That was creepy. This is like hyper-realistic eye. It does a little bit of damage, but it does stall. It is a good staller. Oh, you're trying to cast refresh.
Golden hammer! Crash!
You can stall that one side. Cancel that. You know what? We'll take our sweet time. Let's yeah, get some high action on us. Maybe we'll do Millennia.
This should help.
Oh, is the other side like silenced? What's that side doing? Oh, it's trying to attack, but it's like stuck. And yeah, you can like keep doing it to the other parts too. I think I'll keep that in reserve. It is a little bit based on RNG, how like long it gets stuck. It's not like a true paralysis, but it just like stalls them.
Look, but don't touch.
Drone. Just do whatever, right? It's like, try to Fiora. I don't think we can block the enemy moves. I think you can just shush one of the arms. You can cast Speedy. Millennia go fast.
Let's work at it.
Let's work at it. Almost maxed out action on Millennia.
Icy touch!
It's so much ice for the boss. Quit hitting yourself. Quit hitting yourself. That's what it seems like it's doing. Put Speedy on yourself. Why not?
This should help.
Oops. Up a little bit too much Speedy on Ryudo. You can also do like defense loss on the boss because we're probably gonna need to start wailing on it with like Merrig and Ryudo. And just lower its defense. You can raise your attack with WoW or Lion's Roar.
Let's work at it.
Oh, now it can move again. Oh no! I just... Damn, that hurts. Yeah, you're actually kind of close. I could probably Beast King blast you. You're like a little bit within range here. Let's cast Speedy on you. I can stall you again. We already have low act on that. I can do the arm again. I can stall the arm. And it is good to drain Millennia of her SP because she actually might go berserk in this fight. Like she's already kind of yellow-red. The yellow-red circle around her. If she gets like hit like probably 2 more times, she's probably gonna go berserk and she's gonna get her SP bar back.
You're scared, aren't you?
Round! Beast King Blast!
Beast King Blast. Alright, now the other part it's just stuck in the action command. Can we like get any faster?
Let's work at it.
I think we're ready to start whittling away at the boss. Alright, I guess we can start fighting. Let's see. Take out one of the arms. Millennia's completely out of SP, so now she can only cast. So we just keep doing that until she's out of that too.
Deep fried goodness!
Interesting, like it's like essentially we're using stop magic and it's like working on the boss. Like it kind of like used to status ailments and stuff, like just not working on bosses. So like I never think to use it, but yeah, it's kind of refreshing when it actually works. I guess they could speed you up like 1 more time. Yeah, it technically could go to 5, but
Sky, take flight.
you get enough bang for your buck by taking it to 4.
Here goes! Flying Tensei Ken!
You can't carry it very far, can you, Sky? You tried. He's like,
Let's
nope.
work at it.
Nope. Like, what are you, crazy? It's not like the eyeball. I can't carry it that high. Crazy, buddy. I'm gonna use another Beast King Blast because you're so close to us. I probably should separate myself from the boss. Like, kind of a little bit too cozy. for comfort, especially if you start using like AoE, like the ice bullet spell. Or like, I think you use the Infernal Sigh, which is like fire element, like right in front of it. It's like, not the best place to be, but... It's like the boss is currently incapacitated, we're just gonna keep attacking.
Look, but don't touch. You cannot get away with that!
Okay, that does decent damage. Like where like Tremor wouldn't really do anything. It's like, what do I do, Roan?
Brown! Beast King Blast!
Oh, almost, one of the arms is almost down. Can I melee that? Probably the next zap is gonna take care of that. Probably should go after the other side. Oh, and the boss is free. He can finally move. Let's see what he's doing. Attack, Thunder Bullet. That's far away. Ice Bullet. That's also far away. Okay, we can endure an attack.
You cannot get away with that!
Cannot get away with that. Alright, one arm down. We got an item for that too, for taking out the arm. I think you only need to take out the claw, but some encounters, usually they give you all the rewards, but some encounters, if you don't attack the parts, you don't get the reward. I think all we can do right now is with Millennium Zap. Zap until we can zap no more.
Look, but don't touch.
Sky, take flight! Here goes! Flying Tensei
I
Ken!
still have to laugh at Sky's effort. It's like he still went in. Still tried. Do I want to heal? Do I want to stop that? I think Merrick could probably stop that. Here, let's use another Tremor. I'll have Merrick use Beast Fang Cut on that. Stop the Thunder Bullet.
Really
I almost feel bad for this boss. It hasn't really gotten to act at all.
Beast Fang!
Like overall, it feels a little less overwhelming than the last boss, which had like a lot more targets.
Look, but don't touch.
Ooh, okay, the Infernal Sigh. I think we can probably take that. I don't know if Rito's fast enough. My Tensei Ken Slash isn't exactly boosted up to max. Yeah, that's gonna hit us. I guess we can heal us just in case. Ouch. Okay, that wasn't that bad. We're fine. Only took out two of us. The guys are in the back.
Tensei Ken
Like,
Slash!
whew, thank goodness that wasn't me. Uh-oh.
Don't mess with me.
She got mad. She just needed one more hit. There she goes! Her SP bar is back. She uses her most powerful spells that she can.
This is my way of thanking you.
I think she also knocks away everyone that's next to her, which does kind of have the benefit of making it so AoE spells don't get you. Well, luckily, only Roan was next to her. Alright, arm down. Oh, she's
There
mad.
you go, all better.
Yeah, she'll just keep acting on her own until, like, she's, like, running on empty. It's just, wow. It's just that. Honestly, you can just attack it. It's like action is so low, it's like not even getting to attack otherwise. We're just gonna be a bully. Bully the boss. Alright, you can use that. Okay, I guess that's all the SP you have to attack.
A little.
There you go. Defeated. Yeah, that was a little underwhelming as a boss. But maybe we just used all the right strategies, all the right debuffs.
We won!
Alright, we defeated the Claw. Got a mana insignia and a Book of Gales, another buffing book. Kinda feels soon. Feels like we just got the Book of Priests. Now we have like other spells to boost. Other passives. Alright, level ups. Maybe we get to 40, we'll get another slot. Required a skill book, we'll have to check that out in a bit. Check the field window later if I remember. Nope, and she just goes for it. Eats it without saying anything. What's this? This is no human. An automata. Soldiers created to fight in the battle of good and evil. Well, I guess instead of human lives. And Merrig, you said that the spell was that of Melphis. I am certain of the smell. However, I must allow that the one that appears before us is not Melphis. Okay, good. You learned your lesson last time when you attacked us in our tent. The claws of Valmar. Aha! It must have been controlled by another piece of Valmar nearby. Then, we are indeed close in on our quarry. Melphis is undoubtedly afoot. It was this. This is what my people have been protecting and suffering over for so long. I thought that we had sealed this up because it was too terrifying to see our horrible past. Our old scars. Were you expecting something like more divine down here? Instead of a factory? And it was just a mechanical plant for producing tools of destruction. We were just gatekeepers. Roan. I mean, that's like a fighting. I mean, it's a fighting force down here. It's just your kingdom's history. Like, their military force was machinery. How could we have been chained by this? Our kingdom has no need of this. Roan, that's enough. It's all right. You gonna punch it? You're gonna punch the control panel? Oh, he pushed the self-destruct button. Of course he did. Uh-oh, time to scram. Hey, what are you doing? Leave the doll. We need to get the hell out of here. This one is but a victim, as was I, and I would not leave it behind. No, I'm gonna take the robot with us.
Hey, what are you gonna do with her?
She too is a victim of Valmar.
She really does look like a doll.
Hey, she moved.
The light is so bright.
No.
There is no more danger. There's nothing left to bind you.
What should I do?
I no longer sense the will to fight.
Don't worry, she is just a puppet. Without commands, she can do nothing. I too was a puppet, bound by the commands of tradition. without ever questioning them. Just what had I been doing?
Rowan, there's no time to lament. We have to figure out the cause of this catastrophe.
You're right. I must question Father about why he built such a ridiculous factory.
Exactly. Come on, let's go, Merrick.
Please give me commands.
You are now free.
From now on, you can do whatever you want.
You're gonna confuse her AI.
Free? I do not understand. Free.
All right. I guess we gotta go back to the king. Wait, did we already move Minori? Where's Minori? Hello? Tio. Give me a command. You are free now. You can go wherever you want. Free? I do not understand. It means from now on, you do whatever you want. Come on, let's get moving. Oh no, she's like... I like how Merrick just like treats her like a child, just like patting her head. I'm just like, I don't think she's like doesn't have like the same like emotions. Like it's not an actual little girl, but like Merrick treats her as a little girl. And now it's like already confusing her and giving her commands that she can't follow. Alright, well we have to go see the king. Kind of weird that Rowan mentions like, oh, Father built this factory down here. Like, did he? I thought that place was sealed. Like, I thought it was like already down there. Maybe it's confusing, like why, maybe he meant like why does our people like have a factory? Why did they build a factory down there? Alright, so, actually let's take a look at that book we just got. The Book of Gales. Okay, this is like another mix of like physical skills and magic skills. Wind and lightning might be good to pair that with if you want like insta-cast zap. Pair that with the other zap fire spell. Then we got like wind zap or zap wind. We could probably wait until we level up our characters though and get more slots. Wind and blizzard. Spell power up. Ooh, this one lets you counter after evasion. That's new. Another one that it cuts execution time for item commands if you want to give like an item buff for one of your characters. Okie doke. And ooh, dude, can we see? Okay. Wait, wrong one. Power up. She does have another one. She got another power. I'll probably wait to invest in it because it's usually after a boss fight, we lose millennia for a while, so might as well use our special coins for something else. They're starting to get a little bit more pricey, though. Alright, well, we'll probably just keep saving, and then we'll, like, invest when we have a lot. Okay, so let's save. We'll figure out what we're doing in the next episode. Lot going down! Yeah, overall, like, that boss fight felt a little easy. But if you didn't like debuff the boss as much as we did, the boss does have some like high-powered spells, so we just kind of manipulated things in our favor. It's kind of neat when like bosses have like unique weaknesses like that. It's like being able to snooze the eyeballs or like silence the tongue. It's like ironic debuffs like that. In this case, we just like, yeah, we just lowered the act and then stalled it with Spellbinding Eye. Very overpowered skill. Alrighty, anywho, yeah, extra long time. I hope you guys had a fun and relaxing time, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.